Kwandi 1-1. Mereka say dear Kwandi 1-1. Enipa bi akwa papa itu. Amaneti nananum wonsia do. Na asemwe si no na Samuel gina ho. Sei eno cheche mu efaye.
Okay, mami sa kuja we the chat what here for no I share for. Your son, we do the kundis. Just a spiritual man. When you're having a problem, you can go there for consultant and all this. Now my around the 12-1. And from Boba is a Papano, Obi Aqua Titia. So you know, I didn't talk of February. Say Papano Eda them. Only a while me and only get to one them. So no other matters is not needed to Eda your friend man. So according to the wife, also down or to be from the key. I know we know that. And also the key. We feel also the master speak to them as to keep down or to people. I know the father and I say, I know say a dead now. And when I did now and I want to use that. Also a man who be Anna. Malisa read them, we read them on stage. Media out from my press and Chelsea, Papa Nidawo, a tuna send and we pay on Kobo. Amako kombo fe so mbehwe da si so wala omosia so no fe so no buy na mo dem ombehwe body no mo fa body no mo call mock si say am look say body need that much na your friends are police for Edom South and so ombehwe they are going to conduct an investigation to see whatever. So as we are speaking now, the family are staying with the police at the police headquarters just to do the necessary things so that they can start their investigation. So getting to the evening time, I hope I will be able to get what I told the police commander and then the family members for the area that I wanted to speak to them. They all agreed that when they are done, they will be speaking to the one of the stronger media house people in the locality. Not into Obian to me, so say. And I also I found this one for I need to form partner. So this I family one. Also be I say why a sock, why a sock. I'm not going to cry because I'm saying.
Abusia same eto amani boy every tatale no what if it don't mantemu na Kwandi 1-1. Ban say yenka hu masem o yade pa ene se nipa bonfo bi etimi ameneti nananom ewonse dosa no
ani every tatale na yenko pie mu abunyanya no ko pie wan kwanta north district eho ana ewo oti mantem ni mu ana obehu abunyanya wo ho na eche mame ka kakra ana ebusua ye fa hu binjom omo ebusuafo mienu nipa bonfo beku omo ya enyo mo ba kromo no omo hyehye adan ene yagise yehu se ombeye no mabasa wo abunyanya ho February ebesi ntwemi ada di kan saasem no waka ya saasem no na enei ebusua ye very binjum ebusua no kasa ma afọ ye foster kwesi dana kire se pentua ne mo ya niewu ana za bi mpredi asa patapa pieto ya demra na wuro sa aban entumi ambem amba cheche sa ankofo na ombedi sa anyamra nsem akakabe se ne dwae wo ho na ahwe omo so de mra ne be hye omo nsem no ma ya ne omo pe na se bi mpeyifo kan se once na hwehwe ni mu ani esie ni kafunu ho enti so omo amma omo nsra aban so na ma mba sa no mo we ya amfa omo a ani omo so de mra ne be hye omo nsem ani ansaba be si wo soro ho no ahwe ni ya gise nyame firi soro na obapata sa ntokwa no foster ediwejaye
2 weeks justice because the crime has been over almost 2 months now. So we are only appealing to the government and calling on him to execute immediate justice within 2 weeks. But after the 2 weeks, if we didn't hear anything, then what it means is that the laws in Ghana are not working. And we know the laws are working. So therefore, we will not go beyond the law. We will still call on government. People have been tormenting us for too long. But because of our patience, that is why they took the courage to do what they have done. We know, like I stated in the press release, we know we have a land issue with them. But for the sake that we are brothers, even the man they murdered has a daughter who has been married to them. And I can tell you on ground that he has produced 8 children with them. So because of that lineage, because of that family relationship, we have been taking everything light with them. So we never expected this. This incident, we never expected. And it was an attack. There are so many misconceptions about this incident. We fought. It was never a fight. I want to state it clearly so that anyone hearing me will get that right. It was never a fight. They attacked us at dawn. On 31st, when the incident started, they came 3 consecutive times. We called the police, like I stated, and they came. But after they left, they came again. That was at dawn when everybody was asleep. You can see this old man to run unexpectedly for his life.
Enti where Foster Dana na mani ebo anenye bi etie no.
Abusia kopie mu ewo ye nkwanta South eno ewo ti mantema ewo enjo kra da ene sei ene etode bia mutume kuwa wa no meja na bibia kwa akodadin etode mi so do ma paso na chese wo pata wo mkra enya dia epata na setem wo dia o masa keka o mo ho mama mo ho me so a ento kwani enkukuwa kunkum ni nioma ye se ne dia doso ye pa ewo ti mantem eho no na endrodra ene ye police mu hini eye Christian tete yewonu epa eye posifo ibi ene ye se omunkogu eye nkwanta South we na sansa de baba no ano edin ye pa enti middle kase endrada yumero mukodu hwa wo modi eye police amaka mienu ene yase se ye nipa gubdi o makopie mu ho se wo monko enkwaje ban eboban ewo sansa ne ene makono ene edin ye pa na sentem ho ya enipa miensa papa bi ena enam krofobi saso matimi nananom ewo ensiado na opanyina na obomu eye nana acheneka idrusu wano waja finhia no edwoso enso afenso eye fuseni achiniki ewo ye enfinhia no edwonu ennan ena keto koromu eye nuhu achiniki wano so enya finhia no edu enso na chese abusia bako ena yetumi edi omu dream sana enam onipa saso mati nananom ewo ensiado na asemwe ba no ya de kromu afo no frafra IGP pa ene abaimu mpanyifo so mbehwe kama wamo esanse so mutena se eye enhwahan de ombeba na eye adehye won kwanta South ho no wamo nyina atiti nananom ewo ensiado etiminu ka sei de sedem din kankan no wokopiemu ewa hwa ya dia posifo gina won prempren ya wamoje ban abo eban na wamo kwadanya posifo nkwanso ne yedi wamo kwayo and asrafo kakra wom na afenso ayebiri of National Investigation and prempren die ye twanitia efre wamo BNI afenso wamo amhwa ya bambo ho nsem so ene ye ndum jaju makwani nyina munyina ka ho na makokopiemu ewa ye enkwanta South wamo baban age ban ewo ho na arishe ni echemche se ento kwaima ne hume so danse ye nipa be enum ni nsia so enda etimi afaso ati nananum ewansia do enti aposifo no so de atudwa echemche se efiti entro mkodru woni de yade a abotoyebu kakra etimi aba eno ti yegusu adi nsem nachi na bibibie be fra chi aba no enya de a dan chairman kase de be kamomu de biarada
ene ye mo bata bribire ne yakopiem okumaza santimantem na akopiem okusasi mpotemu ewo ho anase o se bronu bi wo ya fe kusasi fo nwa na wo asantimantem na encheye ana omu kiremu amuso omu de hye amade nyina na ba Malik Azimbe empanifo bi anase nipa bonifo bi ebo bodia bedi na ya obekunu ya na nei asamo mo kan na ya boko ni nyina ne se aposifo nya botre aye hwehwemu 1 2 de no magufom akanchia nya nipa ne maako beye enan akire omo na sa nipa ya akire omu yi ana omode aseda ani bibia de magana police service enokura nyamie ni mutakodua no yinim dika omo abomode papa omo yade omo makusasi brono na ewo kumase no omo da mbeda esanse sabi mpreduasa ni obo wane ntakromfo na nneyi mo bedi nyamran sasami ewo yempoche wona se akire mu a emra no fiko eni omundi John Ndago ono ana gina amanfo na nemu ade aseda ekoma DCOP Joseph Hammond.
Official statement from the Asante Kosase chiefs and elders and the diaspora Kosa community on the arrest of the suspected killers of Chief Malik Azimbe. The Asante Kosase chiefs and elders, together with the diaspora Kosa community, extend our profound gratitude to the Ghana Police Service, particularly the Inspector General of Police, for his steadfast leadership. We commend the Asante Regional Commander for their resolute and diligent effort in arresting the suspect responsible for the heinous murder of our esteemed chief Naba Malik Azimbe on the 22nd July 2025 at his residence in Asawase, Central Region. We offer special commendation to the Asante South Regional Commander, Deputy Commissioner of Police Joseph Hammond, and his exemplary team for their unwavering commitment to justice. The detention of Jamil, Osman, Suleiman, Yasser Adafat, and Asaidu Sumbeda marks a pivotal advancement. We urge the Ghana Police Service to conduct a comprehensive and expeditious investigation to ensure successful prosecution and punishment, deterring future crimes. Our appreciation also goes to the Regional Security Council, that is RESEC, and District Security Council, DISEC, for maintaining peace and order throughout this period. We thank the National Peace Council for their invaluable consolation and counseling during these trying times, as well as members of the public, including some peace-loving Mamprusi brothers, whose intelligence led to the arrest of this criminal. I take that one again. We thank the National Peace Council for their invaluable consolation and counseling during these trying times, as well as members of the public, including some peace-loving Mamprusi brothers, whose intelligence led to the arrest of these criminals. We hereby urge the Ghana Police Service to, as a matter of agency, prosecute the suspects with the full force of the law, conduct an exhaustive inquiry into all circumstances surrounding the murder. 3. Prompt apprehension of the outstanding suspect, Ilyasu Abodam. Then 4. Provide comprehensive protection to all witnesses and ensure their security. And lastly, the Asante Kosase chiefs and elders, together with the diaspora Kosa community, repose absolute confidence in the Ghana Police Service and the judiciary to deliver prompt, impartial, and unequivocal justice. We pray for the eternal repose of the soul of our departed chief and fortitude for his family in this hour of profound grief. Justice for our chief. Signed.
We are John Ndago, and then some other when you be etie no.
I've seen ya to a so na ya koyenim ewo ensefu from ma. Na ya de kasia no ewramu ewo chifu doko na chifu doko a meka ho asemu ewo chifu atimukwa mansna eno ewo enfifiri mantem heya na ukopiemu ewo doko mpesya so ho na ya dia adehye na nanom atena konya emu ankwadra enimu empanyifo nyina ese network ya dia ehamu okro no so ye papa esanse enda Ghana ya we ya na se ene wiase mpo ya we se obeye bibia ne ofa afo na wo de kwo obeye bibia fa phone na de ko enso phone mu kutabi na mom no internet no eno mutumi enya bi na eno omo chemtwe se akoye ohaw pa etete wo mu eye eno ti omo de nkotosere ekwa maban ebionso wo mu mrahye bedwani eye onwenya for TD Vondi na omo de nkotosere ekwa manseja wanhwe number ya ma wo mu esanse de ekaka kono ano edin ye pa na wonipa wogina domanim ene ensentrofo twetwe enkomo eye onimonyan for Bismarck ofosu wano okopiemu ewetwufo doko ho a wano ene ye bedwaba wosom adehia ewo ho
to afa ho de dos de din ka me ya ba ye network musu di wa ko ni aba enim de na ho odin sitie anu nti me hu me pm na o accumulate network se wo tufuti mu kwa hayi na de nya adwuma nyina na ye de ko ntin for office a mo gusu a mo hwese se ye nya passport ntin bi mpa o ba behwe na edi mu amaye nti busa ya na de eteno no gusu edi tu hana mo edi echire ye hwese de ADC ahye ebo na telecommunicators and so akan only ehwese ebebas dubisa na ho asem ano de network na semninti ama obi antumi nyesa business no ho ndi afrina you say dey be a few free first quarter media second quarter
Onipa ya kwati ni king eye bejaba wosom adehye wetwufu doko
yo ande yengo doko n'echi na yengo no mbibi foforo medu ko pie wa mrahye bedwem na domkuma wa mrahye bedwem na ye MPP asonomba felo kukuru dance ana mo ye mrahye bedwem domkuma e wo ho na nipa oni e kasa sisie no yewura kwaku ampretwum sapon ono no okọ konumti a wo hwe yensa ase ene norode ewo mu a oka ho bi pa ono na age microphone na okasa ma domkuma yi ni nyina na ya sapon ne sei ne ya sapon ne se ena nse ya yewura John Dramani Mahama Mahina Mahani otukwan ana ofre ninia hey Ibrahim fa wo dade da no man bem na me mfa ntu ai that means for private jet ne bem mfa ntu na private jet no de man ntu ho se mebre na aba ene nansei abeto dwa se Ibrahim Mahama oni ni yi enuma no bi for de ho na dom kuma o mra hye bedwomo kiremu se ye mo pa monye ne mba bia se di mfi oha na ye ba abanya so a ye be hwesa asem ni mu ye be hwehwe mfi ko na woni ana mo de koma ye bra John Dramani Mahama se ye mane so da ye bio se di nia ne private jet another dia no ma no obaji bio esanse we no enimrem se dan se obetu kwa ya mampe obetu kwa se me ukoji unia da dia no ma de kotu kwan enti o twiri hu fi ho enne we strong woni ana do nkuma e wo mra hye bedwem ade emaye John Dramani Mahama kwaku sapon ade we to aso emaye
formally considering joint petition of civil society organizations, professional bodies and concerned citizens on both the private jet arrangements and the Damai mine process as two manifestations of the same constitutional bill. The NPP, when it forms the next government in 2029, 7th January, will conduct a full forensic review of every aspect of this transaction. The pre-bid conduct, commission's internal communications, the tender committee deliberation, the financing arrangements, the mobilization timeline, and every contract and letter exchange. Those who manipulated this process will be identified. Those who benefited illegitimately will be held to account. President must immediately cease using his brother's aircraft for official travel for as long as Ibrahim Mahama companies hold or are in negotiation for any state contract, concession or mineral right. The presidency must publish a full accounting of all travel on Ibrahim Mahama's aircraft since January 2025, including dates, destinations, total cost borne by the state, and the estimated market value of services provided without charge. 3. The minority gives formal notice of its intention to refer the matter to the Commission for Human Rights and Administrative Justice under Article 287 of the Constitution for the determination as to whether the arrangement constitutes a breach of Article 284 and the President's own Code of Conduct.
Enti wenu aye mrashebe dwemdom kuma wo ba ko wo mu aye kwaku ampratwum sapon ono na ide nsem we edijaye
Ghana Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama Endra Draye Besemu Kasiemu se waye adenwa waso esombo ye pa na Endra Dra kopiemu ewo ye meeting omukwohyiemu eye United Nation omukwohyiemu kikaye o man ne ho nsensem ne ade ebeboa ama ya man ahodro na atimi atumpon eho ena Ghana Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama edikotu dwa wachemche se kanetito no eye kwan ene amanihuna wa modi ye nananom fa so pane di entwa ye kra sa obeka nyame ne no kra ahometi ye papa enti bemei asi nebo enye woni abrofon kasa ye papa ena odi tudwa wacha se sambre no de na moyanom na ahometi ye adenti ena mabafo obi afiri obi kromu na mode ne kwa sabi adwuma ensem fatasenka nipa beye enumom ena modi nipa ne ye na chese ahometi ye pa na wabro kika sa ensemu a eye enkro na metwa ho ahia ne nyina to so aba eyi dieja ya pesi ye hu so omutaja Mahama echi anaso omunta Mahama echi ne kwowiase no na enipa eta na echi sa asema waka na ye nukre trodo boni bi anim esanse omu ye nipa na eni kwan senka tebia ye de omu fam nke ye de omu famu yedi omufemu eno ti Ghana Mampenyi John Dramani Mahama ene de abetu da ehese ade a waye de wono akasa no nani agye ne ho ye pesanse Mampenyi bebre ena abesene twemu na so bia ntumi akasa asemi na se enne wono anya kokuduru akoka wei na se wiase amana mahina tumi agye atum se ampa edise Ghana ye wompata de bi ho ye de maye de a na achese wono akasa waye ade pa na de nyina chi no ena wo chemtwede samredie ye nananom asane ma ye didi omu nyina bebi omu hye bia no goes
to all of you, but most of all it goes to those who people wanted to be forgotten. This has gone on a record, and the record of the universal body that we all accept, the United Nations, that this was the gravest crime against humanity. Our ancestors must be rejoicing in their graves and all the torture and adversity they went through. They must be happy that this day the world has recognized that they are not forgotten and that the pain they went through and the torture they went through has been recognized by the United Nations, the world's highest body that we all ascribe to. Before we went to the UN today, we went to the African burial ground, and we all know the history behind the African burial ground. We said Christian prayers, we said Muslim prayers, we said traditional African prayers, we poured libation and called on our ancestors to stand behind us in what we're going to do today. And today, I think that they answered our call. Achieve success. But this is not the end, this is the beginning. What we've achieved today creates a platform for the struggle for reparatory justice. And so we must not rest because we have achieved this. We must take this success and begin to work so that those who denied our ancestors their humanity, those who denied our ancestors their dignity.
Ghana man Penny John Dramani Mahama ena yatinini.
Amafradi ya wasiso wako suku anya washase ntotofefe we mu anya primary KG anya ana neba na neba no dia kopie mo ntoaso suku secondary school na anya kopie mo ntoaso suku a ne oni ma ne se betre wasi nzohwe ana amafra no betre wi anya ne okopie mo suapom ahodo na enche ekra obepie mo bibre mu hase a na ye wo ade bi o ye fe na wasi anya West Africa enyina ne atwere nso he baako na nanse betodwa se Ghana fo atwere mu afirim kakra ane ebise bise ya na ese oka dabi afi de ne yakakoba nyina ne se Yewra John Dramani Mahama ene maame professor J no poku agiman oya mampanya be de akire ade omu agima agi atum se okay kane no na ye ka ho de a this year ya ne ebesa de hu agim enti afi wasi nso hwede betro ye betro pa na wei opania be de akire a ono oda education sector na no anasa oyeso afo a ohwe nhumasua no so doctor apak ana di weja ya se no kra ba ko pe omonzema nim ene hwanhwa etikọ nina ya betro nti afi Ghana mofra no moyine muntuma mu pa na afi zo ya betro no wasidie ni bi ane watro wasi framework ni no ma bebre a odi aba doctor ade weja ya abra no onyomu edi sankomo.
The international version of WASI conducted by WAEC has more inclination towards credibility, compatibility, regional collaboration, knowledge sharing, and the impact on students' competitiveness within the sub-region and beyond. In this light, the Ministry of Education, upon thorough analysis of the pros and cons of the Ghana-only WASI, which isolated Ghana in the conduct of WAEC's WASI, and upon directives from His Excellency the President, and I must add, Her Excellency the Vice President, a quintessential educationist, the Republic of Ghana is pleased to announce the restoration of Ghana's participation in the international version of WAEC conducted WASI. Ghana will therefore be administering the 2026 WASI with other member states. I assure you that the Ministry of Education remains steadfast in its commitment to collaborate closely with the Council to ensure an environment that safeguards the integrity of our examination process. The Ministry is also supporting the Ghana Education Service in its effort to maintain the highest standards throughout the examination life cycle. It is our hope that WAEC will be more intentional in the integration of technology in the conduct of the WASI examinations. The Council should explore ways to leverage artificial intelligence to curb examination malpractices.
Say bia Ghana ha science na se mundu adanko anasa aponchireni anasa wowoba obekọ Burkina Faso na wowoba to ho enti ebibire mu aman bia mo agya tum so mbetro so he baako sisi de Ghana de ho agimti afei mpimianu ne aduonu nsia so he a emofre enche bia woba betwere akabaye mepase na wotwe ba miensa bi na ne practical for na hyase eti no enche bia entobe afio metro ne de eni obi wo Nigeria question wan do adanko aso Ghana ne aso be do adanko aso saa na mom no maji atum se bambo kese pa untu ifi obi wa Nigeria mizanze o matwere wie ene mama boy ye be ne besi
Abusia Malvi Mohammed eje wachechefo penyina woda eye Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission anom na mami ede eye abasobode kese pa ekwa ma wosoafo no hwe ye humasuaso nsem ewo omanga na mu ha mekire oye onmunyafo Haruna Idrisu na mami se na dwuma wa ye de wo yade papa wo bona baso esanse nipa yade a wo se ayeyi na ne nyina chi no ena de to so wo chese nano ya basimu kasem se papa ekonya akwanhia emprempem no ka side ne ho ya wogu so wo bo ne dwumadie kadikadi ena mami de tudwa wo chese ye de nyame ase se enkwanhia ni nachi ogu so kran ne nkwam.
We invited the Honorable Minister to the graduation ceremony of College of Education, that is Jahan Ahmadiyya College of Education, and he really accepted our invitation. The enthusiasm was really very, very high. Why was the enthusiasm very high? Because that was going to be the very first time that high government official, not less talk of even a minister, was to visit that college since its inception up north. So yeah, the mere fact that he had accepted the invitation there was quite a source of happiness, enthusiasm for principal, council, college council, staff, other staff, and workers of the college. Not only they, but for the whole of WA community and the Upper West community, that for the first time, the Minister of Education has consented to maintain, honor a function of the college. So you can imagine the spirit of the students. He was involved in a car accident, just before getting to Tumu, and that was quite tragic. It was very, very, very serious. If you saw what really happened, you would only conclude that it was Almighty Allah's wish that he should be alive.
Opinion kasaye opinion wono eda Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission anom onimonya for Malvi Mohammed bin Sali enano
ubenya sika mamemwa o de chama rural bank na emwo sika esanse oho no utususu oho eho wo de premium savings aba wo da chi savings wo de biaba enti wo ton ade bodwa bia wo ye unya 5 ato ho 10 oye beje ene meba da chi savings wo ye bi wo ho investment wo pese wo ye investment na ewo next can do so ma wo de a ye wo fixed deposit wo ho treasury bills ye bi white gold investment ye bi wo ho ene a great term investment ye be bi amamo remittances ne do so ye wo Apex Link ACH USH MoneyGram Ghana Pay Unity Link RIA ni nyina no aye remittances aye no ho ubisa loan ye ma loan wo ho funeral loans o de ko bisa busuan panin for no o ma jibisa susu loans wo ho agri term loans and ye super overdraft DRB group loans samu ye kuekuo munka mu mbona mbaji loan fandi mujuma asue ne mienu pe ye wo asue de ba ko awayan free ye ni OC fast food ne die ni mu hwe e wo run about one ana kese pa na wo dunkwa ha ya enka ne efe no Broadway eneyi echeche hunti ye efe no Canary Road eti Canary Road onya duruwa yiti mensa pharmacy no ya hwana maintain wana junction wana hwana ibutuo obo se ne atro danger man rural bank kama pa na eda ho na just be there ye ne deni na waje me so uye buei he ene drinks ahodo bebre na abani na e ma ya ade no amafa ni nyini nti wo mo drink den tofe na e ha wo system no nti bombo de na tie me kope finance on fan choku fan yogo mango super yogo passion one nyina o de kope bi fagu fridge nim abofra no kasa manum wei o de mane eno no air fresh o say eno no air very natural enya de be mansunsanso boni bia na bebia ne bowo fom American fom a Jesby Farm Depot e no okwa abono wo fom kra pa akoso hwe na bo se ka nya kasa tenten ye wo cap nketo ade wo ho adantem kese tetetete eku ni nyina obi wo ho tie flavors ni nie vanilla strawberry choco American size no so de hwe ye kese pa wo ho ene ye wo 500 ml ye wo 900 ml ni nyina bi wo ho Farm Max anadan ni nyina ye ton bi wo ho ye wo double treat no mienu flavors ni mienu ni akambom ni de gu konko ba kuma ma enti bo say strawberry ni de afra vanilla bi ni de ama na ya kama pa egu konko ba kum na o de ebia wu twema wi bia bo si ase de o ebia ye nton no ma akoma ye ton no ma akoma bra ye be ton no ma akoma ma o open dudu motu a ye the more to 4 boys in your factory or their brain pepe yes see the biara da ko inform stadium na chi wona ai stores na we chi wona ase ho obo se atro just be farm depot frey 024321 4089 024321 4089 na just be and to me and you so was akwan no so na kinabi de ye didi aye ko ba yina yade enane enam nti so si go natural no problem syphilis, chlamydia, candida, UTI, sexual weakness, infertility, just a warning to me menstrual disorders, just a ubu unsana normal and name dia and your TB whooping cough who near ya waist pains and your wardrobe kunu sciatic ya dear how pa and many more shall say I did into my more dear not just saying to me inside but yes and crojin ya dia maun 18 Dr. Kingsley Nimo or see your home care home physiotherapy and now so be your online consultation amount nutrition and counseling obey ni na amount we chira kwan e watechim ye edu brothers na ni mu a ho na ebutuo ye ni blue and white pills pharmacy no e na bo ho ye di adwuma watechim Fred Dr. Kingsley Nimo 0243933472 and 0208621368 na yentumi angels say healing no concern pa na ebi chen be the nature seer na ebi chen be the nature seer say me kan fo ma say oye huntehunu sunsum yade ani sunsum hinta sem de ono a na de dan ho enti say yade na sunsum yade fabra say honam nya ya bi say bi a wo ne ma on chlamydia ana say be udi shebi na homa na tete kakra me kasa na bi na dwene mu kan kakra bomode na fa ba aso ye stroke into the STDs and many more o de fabra ye be ni na kroje ade amawo oni be san so love me alone ai love me alone ye no nko a oni ye do saa na ba ku bi emema no ye love me alone no na ma no ye love me alone no more say ye do as I say ne ne o meka bi amaye enti enya ye ne a say bia utie kunya bi so na bia hu bia bo hu no mani so kɔ na yentumi emo sa kwan so adwuma ne ye ndemu ni nyina na mom no ebrada de ye mamu pi angasa we kira kwan obi atwa accident nsuo no emrada kwantempo no so a Fred 0541 850995 and 0593950507 na yentumi nye so e sa ekwan no so ye beto akase no so hu na mamefa agan no efa mbo so agan de ye duro agan odi ebisa ne kantra agan de duro papa Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and the capsules na de wose meboa ko bisa asofo no omokura di adanse ye se odi etie eyema bema eyema oba bema pa na se bia mema ye no ewo fom na untumi new men sem de a anye agan na ye de etu ase e bia wo sisi ya oya watena se apamade wo sisi wadwonku na anu de ya enka kinsolo sisi ya che agan na ena ode ye ya agina so hwe adanse odi no bidu obia na ene adanse nko na meji me pia omienu pe ene so we 2 minutes for na petre yo he na yo na ekọ dabi agan betu ase de amawo oyo ba onfikire ko na enko ye mawo eduane ni siwo kora na untumi nya bi ntwitwa na onya bi nni agan ebe ye firi kama pa amawo wapone waposo ya oya wadwonku sisi uchepe agan ne be ye firi ho pedo ni bito kwa Ernestawia Mensa Herbal Shop ye tombi wo ho Nathaniel Boachi Chemist owo Dunkwa Traders Cooperative Credit Union ho na Dr. Pashos wo dia so ontom oni agency no ene bo ho dudu mu mfrɛ sa mai eye 0244718557 0241604702 na yentumi enjo so ye to aswe ye wi ani akɔgye ani ewo kase ni mu ede amawo
Benjamin Radio 91.9
ye to kase ni so ne go bie mu awa nkran bumpuri mante na go bie wa nkran ya bebia ya fo wie mu hyen na ye de go bie manfo man so eye Accra we him for Accra Accra International Airport wona make safari na go bie mu nkran bumpuri mante mu a enche ene ekuo bia ye from Magdan omo dadia no mai bi ana wiem hyen bi a omo didi omo dwuma kakra nkra omo anka bi anhyem aman ba ya ose yeyin ya je firi mu nsem ye mo kwa ma mu ndi mu dwuma ewo airport ha bio ni nyina ne sen a omo de ka eka na omo de no license fee kakra wom anye rent ka omo de ka any royalties bi a mo de ka no enti o magye mu tumi na fie mu se o mom ye dwuma ho bio na park a public account committee kire mu se oh aba ade aka nko na nkofo di a enti kwan mo fa so a mo gi sa tumi ni fie mu se mo kwan mo ntumi nya mo dwuma wa Accra International Airport no enya ne kwan so no park kasaya say ana mo jaye.
What precedent does this set for private investors operating on government concession? Ghana Airport Company Limited obtained a court order before the eviction. Was the McDan Group given adequate notice as required by government? Were national security operatives involved in the commercial tenancy dispute? What legal basis justified the forceful takeover of this facility? Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we the members of CPA demand publication of the contract agreement between the airport authority and the McDan Aviation. 2, a formal explanation from the ministry responsible for transport. We are also demanding parliamentary oversight into the eviction exercise. In conclusion, the Committee for Public Accountability will continue to monitor this matter closely and will pursue all lawful avenues to ensure that there is administrative justice in this country. Thank you for honoring this invitation. May God bless us all.
Amen. And thank you. Yadi akoya kofaba ema bibia na aya kama. Enti no we no every park ho ana omudi we abasa kwan amofo so eje omutumi ni firi omusem se ema munya dwuma abio no omu ye nhwemu fiko e de afa ho na afi yenya so ai na yenkogie ni e wakase na yekogie ni kase ni mu dia and ye vego and ye go vego target electricals home and appliances so one ye koje ye no money nyina bi ti say bulbs metal box oton bi wo one way gang ana all gang ni nyina oton bi mu wire dan no bi e wo ho and ye ade ba ko a omo ye ade pa e wo ho earth rod omo ton bi ceiling fans standing fans fridge TV door keys China door, building materials, school bags in body mu tutombo eti bobani anabra enye ujade ho no ejade ho wo de normal wo ho bia ye tombi wo ho say ye blenders rice cooker ye ntumi mboni nyina din we kira kwan I am free pack esiem and I say oh I am free ye ne pack esiem de di hwe ni mu e wo de tuna kakre bi mo za ye ni ye ne mines gate no and I wa ye di adwuma and 0545 501710 and I say 0557 235569 ye nyina so na ye nkwa agopra no so and I say enko gie ni akase ni to no makomako and I say yetu eton mabibia no eye kama pa na ye kogie ni no ye omaba nti ye kogie ni ebra so so say kogie ni na maami atena se die maami ntwa me hombra na ye ngie ni ewo kase ni
eni gidi akase Nature Man Entertainment na taye chire eni gidi akase Nature Man Entertainment na taye chire
ye mo bibira kwaba edeba eni gidi akase mu nenne ewo enigidie nsem no bisake dai eye Ghana dwumtuni wono na edi nkomo na ene nkomodie ni nyina ejina Ghana mampani Don Dramani Mahama so wasisi wo hwe eye amamwe sene leadership accountability eni sisi an sene amamwe na ye na o betumi akase asa abato na ye to ye no die wo hu ne se assense saye bebre na etimi abemu na wo chere se last 2 years mu honom every sabre ya yeto abama no wose wo hu ne se wono de emfaso bebre na onu bisake de we hu wo sa amamwe mu a wo da na se papa se sisi a wamaniama asesa adane wo amamwe nim titru ne side no a eye nyom to no se niama bebre na wo hu ne se akoso de amano we de bisake de enso ka wo media ne so ye de bi esomo se enigidie kase na Wudimaya Ghanaian media personality wono ene de futuo de kwama mebuno titiru mema no wose ade ba ko bi asisi we hu an ra ho aho ne ho ene se na no ada wo ye na adwen se o sesisi ano no de baabi wotimi wura ho ehwe de ekoso ewo oman mu ne amanhodo so nti saade wo to ayaresabia no wawurawura mu ahwade wo se wo kokokoko miaye bia na kyese wonom eye dialysis na kyese dialysis center bia wo ma omenya kidney failure na se kidney problem bi na wonom ebo modern ewo honom ne ye omumu hwehwemu wo se wo ko honom a kyese mebunu a da dialysis so nya agro eno na wo kyeremu se wo bisabisa mu duedue mu no cases ni bi wo ho a ye link to se aphrodisias ne indro bia ye nunum edi koyemu na etimi akofa saaba wo se titiru ye merima na wo mu fifa aphrodisias ene wo mo de pemu ma se eyi wo mpaso na ye tu wo mu fo wo mu ntie na wonum wei kina wono angasa ye concussion wo fie num wei ade e be kine wasa so akotofofo de abeka ho ne nyina ne se wo de impressive ma no wo se eno ene ma mema bi ededa dialysis so titiru eye mebunu eno na ye ono na re husem ode efutuo ede akwa ma wo mu se nke be ya nka muntwetwa niama so na mapomudin NCP ensita esanse emebunu enetimi eboa ma oman koso na se koma ne se emebunu ni nyina yare a na kyese baabi a ye kono eni enyan papa wudi maya enso ede sansemwe etudwa yenyina ni nsemi so na yemfa ni gidi ensem a yensa eka ye no emfensi ewo ahase ya midi ede kekeli loli shine na free for famous ede ye boyremu ewo agudie mu nsem
mo wanu ate wa ya de pa na eduro ni nie eduro ni ye baako eduro wei se wokoto na ho antowo a mia ngasa brabe jiska wa me ho na me de usika ba ma eduro ni kanke tie kanke na ye miensa ye wa kanke ointment ewo ho na ointment ni se koko ohun koko efifuru be bia eno ye eduro we no ye the days eto ho koko efifuru se bia ohunam ensansan bia gugu ni ade ohunam keka pa ho ye wa kanke ointment se candida white wo de try na hwe sa ankwa me miam dem na betudwa se bia mpompo abọ se bia pimples ohun ana se dan nantemwa propro ene uhin no asaye bibia ho ni suban na onim hepaton no so eboa ye papa hepaton no de ye nwodwuma kese pa no hepatitis clear liver ni mu ene fat no wago wakoma ho hyehyew wakoma na tumi bo hyehyew pa osa yemkuro kope hepaton ni bi hepaton also per hepaton and the diabetes no within 2 weeks and now 2 week say 2 week ankwa me de na to dwabra beju sika exactly ya so ahwani ehunu say bo adwuma papa hepaton no na ade ba ko a me kanfo dia ma oye canker decoction capsules canker decoction and then the capsules ne tie nia ye say bia prostrate ohun ana say bia obema ni mu ya wo ya 21 days ebia wo Johnson tentem o Johnson no emu ya wo ya pa me se wo de try hwe unimia bure bomode na try hwe na wanga zo bedi adanse bonza no kure eduro wo na eduro ho say menstrual pains wo hu boost blood flow no ma hu ze hu flow kama hwe sexual no untumi mbo adwuma papa wo mpem adwuma untumi mbo adwuma aniye boost wo sexual no mani nyina amani nyina huhuri ke kama obo adwuma ma bia kama pa kope kanke decoction and the capsules ni bi tie yento ne be bia gize denchirema he ya eti wu pe bia ana opeduduo motu a tie sa na mayi na bom mode na fresh ana ma opeduduo motu a 0242 175177 0242 175177 anafre 0247 222 976 0247 222 976 na kope kanke duro won waso ibi eto na bibia anya kama ope bi ato a brade nchema ha benya bi ato yenyina so na yenko agokransie mu nsem na yemwa famous atanase
agudie mu nsemi de nchaman sports na techre
and Europe World Cup qualifications game ni bi so e ball no numu no na taking any Romania game no mo share so far yabo 68 minutes take ashaba kon abra Romania into yabo 7:45 games amebo so nyina and so ebetumi aba so ebenya check here I don't know for the check and as a check on better phenomenon Ireland game no and so aba so Denmark and North Macedonia game no am so omo de bepempem so after Italy and Northern Ireland yebenya Poland and Albania airport after Slovakia and Kosovo Ukraine and Sweden after Wales and some and it's Bosnia and Herzegovina game no and on some ebetumi atoja we a World Cup qualifications Europe and amede ho nsem de ama wono na so far continental World Cup qualification so Bolivia and Saranin and so ebebo anwumere nondu and asa game no and also Barcelona African Cup of Nations prelims qualification Djibouti and omotifie ema South Sudan akos bo mo eka enan omon so entumi ante kanemu ba kokra Seychelles and so ni Lesotho game na bana wi obi amfa ball anto na tenemu we any games and to dwara mede ho nsem nyina edi ama no be ma rev say so friendly games ni bi and also ebe baso enye asem kumaka na your biggest games yebenya Brazil all ball edi etia France na afin so Colombia and Croatia game no and also abaso nyina eye enwumre okay Brazil game no enwumre eye no nwotwe and afin no ye non du baako and also Colombia and Croatia game no and also ebetumi abaso nim senya mebo e china Black Stars of Ghana ebo game edi etia Austria na ema say coach Otuado enye ebo 5:30 no na okom centralfo enhiem no de kotuja wasisia no senior football na akoye no game bia obi e ball pese wo win inti Ghana na mebo e china the game one ye Austria e ball no Ghana e pese ye di nkurimdie no enso e de koyenim eno ne nsema coach Otuado enso de akotuja wi apena the captain for the senior soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana Jordan Ayew onon so kasa wasi enkancho be bia se camp de omo ye prepared pa se na mebo e china omo game omo ne Austria Asia no omo di nkurimdie ebe magana fo nyina eno captain fantastic Jordan Ayew George nsemo a onon so ede akotudwa eno nyina we so ne fa kansie mo nsema yan sakan fansi okase ne so na news for no and to us me do so rafini famous very famous ya genius
mo why ade pa na yango Facebook ne ko kan messages ni bi fa ma wo we oyibo buaten ana ode aba say yan kan fa mo bibia ze oyibo buaten odifi atwema I was a member MPP media Mr. President, please do something about the power okay enti oyibo na de aba no say dumzo na doso wo mo ho nti onye hu bibi emfa emano nti sana buy wo Facebook no so ye be koso a kenkan dodo na ye nyina so na nwumre ikase ade bra ye munu ko mu se pon so for them and they go Facebook TikTok Instagram and X bibia ono de ko no man no abadwuma pa kase dem for do bibia ase semufo peni ane na tab no ye da na ase se nsem no mu ade soma yen aye be som wo ye kinka kase ma wo mimidi ndia ko ba jesi kakeku anyumre yi mene
mame akosia akon yeramasi semuje brani adachi eti kasi
na man for business kanke no menye bi we bi wie ya kanke ho ina start eba enti odi oba de nchama hasia kanke no benye bi ato na man for bisa onze esheda anya eyisa onza level
kanke